Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm actually out in public today, if you can believe that. Yeah, I do exist outside of the garden. Now, I thought it would be a really cool idea to show you my local garden centre. It's also a bit of a personal challenge because I've never filmed outside before and I'm feeling really self-conscious. But the last time I came here, I noticed that they had some amazing bargains in their reduced to clear section. And do you know what? Spring is just around the corner, and if we don't take advantage of these bargains now, they're going to be gone soon. Now, the plants in the reduced to clear section look totally dead. And if you haven't gardened much before, you could be fooled into thinking that the garden centre are just trying to flog you a load of rubbish, quite frankly. But no, they are herbaceous perennials. When the sun starts shining in the spring months, they're going to grow back. They're going to grow back really strong, and you're going to be able to fill up your garden for a fraction of the cost. Now, it is tempting to go straight to the cafe where they've got some lovely coffee and cake, but we have to do that afterwards, okay? Here we go. So now I'm in the garden centre. Let's see what we've got in the reduced to clear section. Here we are, plants reduced to clear, 50p. What a bargain. Okay, so up the top here, now 20p. Wow, sorry, did you see that, 20p? We've got 3 chrysanthemums. Look at that. They look lovely in a border, I'm sure. They're not looking like much now, but they will be come the summer. So yeah, you could pick up 3 quite big plants for your borders for under £1. That is fantastic value, fantastic. Now if I come down, something's caught my eye down here. So campanulas are a fantastic flower. They're very low to the ground and they're fantastic bee plants, as you can see from that logo there. But yeah, again, there's 4 campanula plants, and that's going to set you back £2. Wow. Over here we have something called a trolleus. I've not heard of them before. As I say, if you look at them, they don't look like anything, but trust me, these plants will be coming back in the springtime. On we go then with the reduced to clear section. Now this is slightly more expensive. They're £3 each, but they're really big pots, look. And actually I'm really tempted by these. So these are Nepeta, so catmint. They were £8.99, they're now £3 each. There we go. I'm very tempted by them, I'll tell you why. Because I do grow catmint in my garden, but it never gets a chance to really grow very much because all of the cats like to eat it. So I would actually like to have a few more catmint plants in my garden so they have a bit of a better chance of survival. So here I am then in the most expensive section, £5 these plants are costing. However, they are really big pots. So, you know, they're really well established plants and they're going to do really well once the warm weather, you know, hits us. It will come eventually, right? So this is catching my eye, the sedums here. Originally they were, can you see that? They were £11.99. So originally they were £11.99. So this is like a half price saving. I've never grown this type of sedum before. I've only ever grown the autumn joy, so the Herbsfreude, but it looks absolutely stunning from the picture there. So that is really very tempting indeed. We've also got some lovely Brunner. I believe this is really good in the shade. So if you have like a shady spot. And yeah, if I come down, we've actually got some shrubs down here. Like this one here was £15 and it's been reduced to £5. What a bargain. We've got another sedum here in the reduced section. I love this name, Fett Henna. Is that fat hen? What a great name. I'd love to know what that looks like. Now down the bottom here, we've got some plants reduced to £4. This is interesting. We've actually got some really nice grasses down here. I mean, obviously they're past their best, but I'm assuming that, you know, when they're at their height, they have this beautiful green colour that you can kind of just see left there. That would be quite a striking addition to a border, I think. Okay, so while I'm here, let me show you very briefly what the garden centre looks like outside. There we go. That's a reduced to clear section there. Yeah, it's quite large. Really good selection here. I really like coming to this garden centre. But then I like coming to pretty much any garden centre, so I don't know how good a recommendation that is. Do you know something? I was really nervous about filming out here in public in the garden centre. But it's so cold, no one else is out here. Everyone is in that cafe, and I think that's where I'm going to head now. So here I am then in the Garden Centre Cafe. I do hope you enjoyed seeing the reduced to clear section. There are some bargains there, I think. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please do like. And of course, if you didn't already subscribe yet, then you would do me a massive favour by subscribing. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.